Hey guys, so I am here today with another Daughters reaction. This is City Song, and I think I was recommended this in one of my comment sections, probably my Daughters one, to be fair. But I've got a friend who's really into Daughters, and he asked me to react to Guest House, I think it was called, the other tune that I reacted to. He told me to listen to that, and I've always been sort of like a background fan of Daughters. I've got quite a few friends that listen to them, and every time they put it on, I'm like, this is fantastic. I need to check this out more. But I've never properly gotten into them, and I really, really want to listen to this album. You Don't Always Get What You Want, I think it's called. You Won't Get What You Want, something like that. I really want to check it out because I've been getting more and more into noise and more experimental types of music as the years have gone on, especially since I joined uni to study music. Noise music is just, I'm becoming quite fascinated with it. And Daughters sort of meld it with rock and metal and punk and certain elements of like industrial stuff so well, and I really want to get into them. And I really want to get into them more. I also noticed the other day that my reaction to Guest House has slowly crept up and is now the most viewed reaction video on my channel, which is kind of insane. So I don't know. People seem to like it. Let's give them more. So City Song. I've got no idea what this is about. There's no music video to this, which is going to be interesting. But I'll try and hone in on the lyrics and the musical layering that's going on. I'll try and piece it apart a little bit better. But yeah, enough from me. Enough waffling. Let's just get into it. I'm actually going to turn my volume up a bit because I've reacted to a couple of songs tonight and I've felt that they were a bit quiet. And you don't want Daughters to be quiet, do you? You want it to be fucking pounding. So let's go. If that is a drone that's going on throughout the entire song, I will be happy. Don't disappoint me. Come on. God, this album artwork really is cool. Like when you're forced to just look at it. It's really, really interesting. Interesting. Don't know why I said that so weirdly. But the more you look at it, it's... Oh, fuck me. That scared me. Right, okay. Let's focus. Music, come on. Is this going to be one of those songs that slowly sort of unfolds itself? I feel like it might be. No snare there. Oh, there we go. This is interesting already. That was cool as fuck. I like that. This really is pretty haunting. The production on this is so cool as well. That compression on the snare, it like compresses the rest of the mix like when it comes in. That's insanely cool. And all this percussion is so effective. The city is an empty glass. I really like the way this is constructed. You know that sort of droning, buzzing, sort of sawtooth kind of synth in the background. Ooh, that high sort of whistle kind of thing. This is sick. Anyway, sorry. That drone in the background. Have any of you seen the film Eraserhead? Like, the entire soundtrack to that film is just like this ominous low humming. And it's always there, but it cuts out ever so often to like emphasize certain bits of the film. But when it cuts out, you're like, oh my god, this is different now. Why is this different? It's like you get so used to it, and then it just drops out. It's like when a radiator's running, and it just stops running, and you're like, oh wow. I've gone on a bit of a tangent there, but they're doing that here. Like, you're getting used to that sort of drone. And when it cuts out, it's so... When it cuts out, it's just so impactful. That is an interesting sound. Something I have always found with Daughters is that their sort of choice of sound, like the palette that they use for each song, is so interesting and so purposefully chosen. And it makes you so uncomfortable, and I love it. Oh, this is so abrasive. This is so cool. I'm just letting it wash over me at the minute. Sorry for being a bit quiet. Like, the textures they've got going on, this is... Oh, this is so admirable. I love it. What was that at the end? What did he say?
The breath's long. The fires are out. The water sits still.
That's the only line I got there. Oh, come on, no! Okay, I'm gonna re-listen to those like last couple of seconds, okay? Sorry about this. I haven't done this on a video before, but I'm doing it now, okay? So just deal with it, okay? What are these last couple of words that he says?
The air shrieks.
And the air shrieks?
The breath's long.
The breath... Sloan?
The fires are out.
And the fires are out? Or the fires are ours?
The water sits still.
The water sits still. That is baffling. That's so cool. What an interesting song. Oh my god. There's no comments on this either. Well, it's been turned off, I should say. Comments have been turned off. That's mad. What an interesting, mysterious song. I love that. I need to check out this album like as soon as possible. That's so cool. That is so cool. Right, why have I not been listening to Daughters, like, until now? Okay. I need to know why. I need to know which songs I think they were from their album Daughters was like what I was listening to previously. And I've heard like one or two things from You Won't Get What You Want, but yeah, that's insane. I need to get this as soon as possible, or I need to listen to it in some form, like as soon as I can. I need more of that. That's incredibly cool. Just yeah, the way that they sort of layer stuff, the structure and the texture, it's so effective. And they're like, as I mentioned, like their choice of noises is just perfectly disturbing, perfectly chosen to be grating and dissonant, and oh, it's so cool. I love it to bits. Yeah, I can't remember who recommended this to me. It'll be in my comments somewhere, but thank you so much for recommending me that. That was insane. Yeah, and thank you very much to my friend Tom, who's been telling me to listen to more Daughters. He probably told me to listen to this as well at some point. But yeah, get me into more of it. get me into more of it. I loved that to bits. What did you guys think, though? Let me know. I don't know if my audience is into, like, more abrasive stuff like this, or if they're into the more sort of commercial stuff. I just don't know. But I suppose there's only one way to find out. Just let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of that. And yeah, if you've got any songs that you want me to check out, then chuck it in the comments. I'll do my best to get to them, although I have a list to get through. I have a list I've compiled of like previous recommendations, and it is like as long as my arm. It's ridiculous. It's like 3 A4 pages on Microsoft Word. But yeah, I'll get there. And don't be put off from like recommending me stuff. I always want to listen to some new stuff, so don't be afraid. Chuck it in the comments if you want me to listen to something. But yeah, apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you thought. So chuck it in the comments. Do it. Surprise me. But yeah, apart from that, I guess I'll see you in the next one. This was what was this even called? Fucking City Song by Daughters. So cool. I love that to bits. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.